Welcome back. I'm really excited to show you all the new stuff I have for you. These new moves and new techniques that I'm going to show you are going to take your flair to the next level. Okay? We're going to start with tins first. The first move I'm going to show you is called the bump. And this is how the bump looks. This is a bump in the forearm, but we're going to do it behind the back first. It looks like, just like that. I'm going to show you how it looks from behind. Bump to behind the back. And the other one, it will be bump in the opposite arm behind your head. Okay? That's the way it looks like. From the front, I'm going to show you how it looks from the back. And now I'll show you in slow motion. Great move.
Holding the tin at the lip, toss it gently to your forearm, allowing the tin to rotate so that the base can bounce from your arm. Catch the tin by the center and be sure not to hit the tin with excessive force by simply allowing the tin to bounce. When catching behind your head, turn over your arm so that the tin can bounce off the back of your forearm, raising your arm to eye level to eliminate the use of force.
Well, this next move is called the shadow pass. We can do it either way with tins and bottles as well. First, I'm going to show you the tins. I'm going to show you 3 of the basic techniques of the shadow pass. Shadow pass, it looks like this. Okay, it's called the shadow because you don't see the tin when it's going behind your head. It's a catch blind. It's not a blind throw, but it's a blind catch. See, I see when I throw it, but I don't see when I catch it. And it looks really, really nice behind the bar, and it definitely improves your flair, the way it looks. These are the three basic shadow passes. First is flat, from right to left, right? From one hand to another one. Show you how it looks from the back. All right? Now the second one, we grab the tin in this position, and it's going to do a half spin while it goes to the next hand. Boom. Yeah, one more time. And I'll show you how it looks from the back. Beautiful, beautiful move. And now we're going to go through the third one. There is a shadow pass to the same hand. Okay? My left, and I catch it with my left in a shadow pass. Alright? One more time. See how it looks from behind? Catch. Really, really powerful move. You see it in slow motion.
Imagine a direct line of contact from the tin to your catching hand. Once you have that vision, you can release the tin, allowing it to float into position as expected. This move simply takes practice, and after several days, you'll soon have a better idea of where to place your hands and what to expect from the tin. Make sure to master the flat toss first before attempting the half spin shadow pass. Also, it's very important to practice with both hands, so make sure you are equally proficient on both sides of the body. When tossing the tin behind your head, hunch your back slightly, moving your head forward to create space for the tin to pass through. You can also cheat at first by turning your head to see the tin land, as you later advance to a full blind catch. Take advantage of this move to make eye contact with your guests.
Alright, we're going to keep on going with the essential moves that you need to know in working flair. And these moves are going to make your flair look so much better. Now, the shadow passes, we're going to keep on doing it with a bottle instead of a tin. Okay? The basic concept is exactly the same, but you have to be careful because the bottle has liquid, right? So we're going to go with a flat shadow pass, okay, and catch. I'm going to see it from the back, catch, all right? The other one, it will be to the same hand like we did before, and catch, yeah, catch. We're going to do it, we're going to show it from behind now, okay? Same hand, catch. And this is my favorite one, is the shadow pass upside down. Grabbing the bottle this way, throw a shadow pass, and keep on going. Okay? There you go. And now I'm going to show you from the back. See how beautiful it looks. Shadow, and we change it behind the back. And we go into the slow motion.
As described in the previous move, be sure to create the imaginary line of contact between the object and your catching hand. As you'll notice, Christian is moving his head slightly forward to create the necessary space for the bottle to travel from one hand to another. The principles of this move are similar to that of the tin, so be sure to master the blind catch of the tin before working with a glass bottle. When advancing to the upside down bottle pass, practice by passing the bottle from one hand to the other in front of your body to become comfortable with the toss. When you can successfully pass the bottle upside down in front of your face without spillage, you can now advance to the shadow pass behind your head.
Okay, let's jump to the next move. This move is called stall in a forearm. In the first DVD, we learned how to do the stall to the back of the hand. Now instead of the back of the hand, we're going to do it on the forearm, okay? It will look just like that, which it looks pretty cool. It's very powerful. The way we do it, we just pump up the bottle out of the well. We start in the forearm. First, to be able to learn this move, you have to place the bottle first in your forearm and see which area of your forearm is the best to stall it and to hold it. So then you try with the throw, and then you stall it. Okay? We have more explanation in the slow motion.
Locate the center of your forearm and place the bottle in that spot. You can now practice balancing the bottle in that position until you can comfortably hold it for a significant amount of time. Once you've mastered the balance, you are now ready to pull the bottle from the well, allowing it to land directly onto your forearm. Be sure to lower your arm on the landing to absorb and cushion the shock.
Well, these are another two essential moves that I'm going to show you. It's a throw behind the back, flat, because the bottle has liquid in it, so you have to throw it flat, okay? I'll show you from behind how it looks. Okay? And the other one is the same throw, but it's to the same hand. Okay? Flat, catch. Alright? Flat, catch. Reverse. And now we'll see why. The first move, I'm going to show you how you can end it up. It will be a throw behind the back, real quick, into a pour. Right? The second one, you can go same hand, behind the head, pour. Alright? Or even you can do it with a swing, which it looks really nice. Swing, pour, cut. Let's go to the slow motion.
The difficulty in this move is preventing the bottle from rotating as it leaves your hand. It's a lot harder than it looks, so in order to achieve this move successfully, you must first focus on applying the proper pressure towards the neck of the bottle as it leaves your hand. Toss the bottle gently behind your back, applying direct pressure to the neck of the bottle so that the bottle cannot rotate or spill. Achieve this pressure of the bottle, allowing it to float top heavy as it leaves your hand. This will also make it a simple catch as the bottle will remain flat. You can then grab the bottle by the neck in a reverse grip to pour. When throwing to the same hand, be sure to catch the bottle in a reverse grip, allowing you to perform a half circle as taught in video 1, taking the bottle behind the neck and then into a pour. It's back to basics as the bottle will then go into a semicircle, re-release behind the neck, and into a swing pour as seen in the previous video.
Well, this move is the crowd's favorite move, one of them, and it's called a snatch. Okay, we got the tin in this position, we take the bottle out of the well, and snatch it. Okay? One more time. Take the bottle out of the well, this way. As we throw it, we snatch it. Right? Keep on going, and we take it out of the tin. Right? One more time. This is the way it looks. Pour. Let's watch it in slow motion.
Holding the tin in a reverse grip, pull the bottle from the well, allowing the tin to come from beneath to snatch the bottle. Allow the bottle to float horizontally to accommodate the tin as it captures the base of the bottle, and continue to rotate the bottle in a semicircle to prevent spillage. After you've come half circle, release the bottle and the tin so that you can switch your grip, allowing you to separate the bottle from the tin. Then, continue the bottle in full circle, swiping through the tin as it is quickly released from your left hand. Release the bottle at the top, allowing it to fall back into the same hand in a regular.
Okay, I'm gonna explain you a couple of things that you need to know about the basic moves. That they're very, very important for you to make money. You keep your managers happy, the owner happy, and the customers happy as well. And of course, you make money, right? The importance of the basic moves. Because when the bar is kind of slow, you have to show more flair, so you bring people in. Now, when the bar is busy and you have 2 or 3 deep, then you don't have that much time to do the whole routine with bottle and tin. So that's when we should introduce the short routines and the short basic moves. That's why it's so important. Like, let's say, example, behind the back, into a pour, okay? behind the head, into a pour. Into a pour. You go shadow pass, into a pour. Okay? Swipe through, into a pour. Behind the back, into a pour. And you have many of those moves that they're very, very short and they go straight to the point. Since you're using only one hand, one bottle, in the back, you can grab the gun with the other hand and pour a rum and coke. Let's say go vodka tonic, okay? Sky tonic, pour with the gun and the bottle in the other hand. And it's really quick. You don't waste any time at all. The people's happy, the owner's happy, the management's happy because you're still flaring. You're not wasting any time. You're keeping your customers happy because you give them fast service. So it's very, very important that you know how to handle those times. You have to know when you're ready to pump drinks up, and you have to make drinks as fast as you can using your basic techniques. That's why it's so important. So never, never forget about the basics. Very important. Well, I'm going to refresh your memory from the first DVD. Okay, we have a move that is called swipe through. It looks like this. Okay, behind the head, swipe through. Now, I'm going to show you 3 variations of it. It makes the move look so much better. Here's the first one. Behind the head, and I'm going to swipe through and throw the tin to the same hand behind the back, almost at the same time. Okay? There you go. Now it's in a full speed. Okay? I'm going to show you from the back how it looks. That will be the first one. Let's go to the next one. It's going to be the same swipe through. We start from behind the head. Now when we swipe through, we're going to throw the tin to the same hand behind the head. Okay? Swipe through, behind the head. In a full speed, behind the head. There you go, from the back. Catch. Alright? And my favorite one is with the shadow pass. Here's one, behind the head, shadow pass, and swipe through almost on the same time. Okay? To the same hand. One more time in full speed. Boom. And now I'll show you from the back. Okay? Now let's watch it very carefully in slow motion.
For the first variation, you may want to first practice by tossing the tin from your left hand to the same hand flat behind the back. Once you're comfortable with this, you can add the element of the swipe through, collecting the coordination to maneuver both objects at the same time. The second variation, the swipe through pattern will remain the same as you toss the tin behind your head to the same hand. Practice throwing the tin first by itself, reversing your grip as you catch the tin behind your neck with the same hand. Once you're comfortable with the catch, bring in the bottle for the swipe through. Once you're ready to execute the move, remember that the swipe through will go into motion first as the tin is released when the bottle reaches half circle near your torso. This rule applies to all 3 variations, so practice your timing of release to avoid collision. For the third variation, apply the principles of the shadow passes taught earlier to deliver the tin from hand to hand as the bottle swipes through its original pattern.
Okay, this move that I'm going to show you is a really simple move and it looked really, really nice. I did it for the first time in a competition in the year 2000 and here it is. It's the bottle and the tin, right? So we're going to take the bottle out of the well. We're going to do a half spin with the shaker. It's going to swipe through and as we throw the tin in the air, we're going to exchange the bottle to the right hand. Okay, and then we're going to pour. One more time, I'm going to do it in slow motion so you can watch it. It looks simple, but it has his tricks. There you go. Full speed. 4. Beautiful move. Let's watch it in slow motion now.
Start the move by spinning the tin into a reverse grip, bringing your arm into a full circle as you cut through the bottle in your opposite hand. After coming full circle, release the tin as you quickly exchange the bottle behind the neck to the opposite hand, allowing the tin to land into your free hand. Keep your eyes on the tin as it is quickly released to allow the bottle exchange, catching it almost immediately into the opposite hand.
Well, I'm going to show you a couple of tricks with garnishes. I'll show you how to dress your drink. Okay? First move is with 2 limes. It's a double catch. This is the way it works. I'm going to release 2 limes in the air. I'm going to catch the first one inside out and the second one in reverse. Okay? There you go. 1, 2. Catch. And there you go. Into the drink or into the 2 drinks. Let's go and watch it in slow motion.
Place 2 limes in the palm of your left hand, spacing them 3 inches apart by placing one towards your fingers and the other towards your wrist. Aim to catch the lower lime placed towards your wrist first, as the higher lime will take longer to fall, giving you more time to catch it. Swipe the tin from right to left, snatching the lower lime first, then twisting your wrist to allow the tin to maneuver back to catch the second lime.
This whole lime trick, it's only 1 lime, but it's really powerful and it has a really nice effect. We're going to grip the shaker in the reverse grip. We're going to squeeze the lime on the drink, throw it behind the back, bump it with the elbow, and then snatch it. Okay? Here we go. Squeeze, behind the back, snatch, catch. Booyah. Let's watch slow motion.
After squeezing the lime into the drink, toss the lime gently behind your back to your opposite arm, allowing the lime to rise above your elbow. As the lime begins to fall, bump the lime gently as you prepare to snatch it with the tin.
Okay, now we're going into a pours and cuts. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is a pour that I do pretty much every day, every night at work. And this is the way it goes. In the middle of your routine, you ended up going behind the head. You change the tin around into a reverse grip, you let it roll all the way, and then you turn over and you pour. Okay? I'm going to show it to you in slow motion, in a full speed, I mean. It goes behind the head, turn over, pour, cut. Okay? We're seeing in slow motion.
Toss the bottle behind your head to the same hand as seen in video 1. Switch the tin into a reverse grip, allowing for the pour spout of the bottle to rest into the lip of the tin. Rest the bottle onto your shoulder as you slowly unravel and extend your arm, allowing the bottle to roll down while being supported by the tin. Hold your arm straight to control the speed of the roll and allow the tin to guide the bottle into position. Once you reach the end of the roll, use your pinky and ring finger to grasp the neck of the bottle as the rest of your hand holds the tin. Your left hand will then have complete grasp and control of both objects, allowing you to maneuver both objects clockwise and into a pour.
Okay, well, the next pour I'm going to show you is a pour that I saw a couple of years ago from Francesca Leone, doing it in London. And for the first time I saw it, I loved it, and I still do it every day. Okay, here we go. What you're going to do, you're going to pour the liquid into the shaker. You're going to bounce, go down, and keep on pouring. Okay? Here's a pour, you bounce, and keep on pouring. Okay? I'm going to explain you why the bounce. Because when you're pouring, okay, and you bounce the bottle down, it gives you a split second without spilling, so you can turn over the shaker down, and you can keep on pouring. Okay? I do it one more time in a full speed. Pour, bounce, pour. As a pour. And cut. Let's watch it in slow motion now.
The primary focus of this move is the quick maneuver of the tin as the liquid pauses from the bounce and the pour. Practice your bounce first to perfect the pause needed to maneuver the tin. Once you've established a good pause in your pour, proceed to maneuver the tin from the starting position down to the reverse grip while pouring. Remember, you're pouring twice, so be sure to keep an eye on the amount of liquor you actually pour. With any pour, it will take a while to master, so do not be discouraged with spills.
Okay, now I'm going to show you some glassware moves. I'm going to show you 2 with the martini glass and 1 with the highball. Okay? First one is very simple, but it's very visual. Okay? 1. One more time. We grab it from the top. Nice move, right there. Very simple.
This move is very basic. Place the martini glass face down as you reach across to grab the bottom with your index and middle fingers. Then, just simply twist the glass right side up and place it back down in front of you, ready to pour.
Here's the second martini glass move. Reverse grip, just leave it there. One more time. So reverse grip, spin it, and we'll leave it up in front. Very simple and very visual too.
Similar to the previous move, you will rotate the martini glass, this time with an extra rotation. To achieve this, you must completely rotate your arm counterclockwise, allowing your palm to face up. Then, grab the bottom of the glass with the same 2 fingers as before, as you raise and completely spin the glass 3 times, allowing your hand to rotate completely clockwise, landing the glass back in front of you.
The last one I'm going to show you is the ice move and the glass combined together with an ice cube, okay? We're going to ice the glass with a reverse grip. We ice it, we turn it around, we release it and catch it with the ice cube on the back. Behind the back, and there's the ice, okay? I'm going to do it one more time. Slower, ice, turn it around, up, there's the glass. A good way to release it, it will be this one too. You just pull the ice cube out. And there's the ice. Okay? Let's watch it in slow motion now.
Holding the glass in your left hand in a reverse grip, quickly ice it as you maneuver the scoop behind your back to catch the glass. In a quick semicircle with your left hand, toss the iced glassware behind your back, allowing it to land into the scoop. Be sure to anticipate the impact and to gently lower the scoop to support the shock of the landing. Don't be too concerned with dropping ice, keeping your focus on your glass as it prepares to land. Once you've caught the glassware, simply pull the scoop out in front of you as you raise it across your body. Then, thrust the scoop up as you launch the glass into the air, quickly pulling the scoop out from beneath it, allowing you to catch the iced glassware with the opposite arm.
Okay, now I'm going to show you 5 short routines with one bottle that they're very effective in a really busy bar. Okay, here we go with the first one. Bottle out of the well, behind the head, pour, bounce, cut, behind the back. That's one. Here's another one. Out of the well, behind the back, pour, cut. Here we go with the shadow pass. Pour, cut same hand, behind the back. Here's another one. Voila! Here's another one. 2 bottles, swipe through, pour, cut. Okay, now I'm going to show you some longer routines that you can do behind the bar if you want to attract the attention of the customers. Okay, we're going to start with this one. Glass flare, head, snatch, pour, show off your pour, cut. Pour in the glass. We're going to squeeze the 2 limes. 1, 2. Perfect. Voila. Okay, here's another one. Pour and cut. squeeze, shadow. Voila. Here's another one. Screwdriver. Voila. Okay, in this particular routine, I'm going to repeat a couple of moves, but I'm going to make it a little bit longer, okay? Four. Cat, Cape Cod, Lime, voila. Okay, now I'm going to give you some tips from my own experience, and they're very important to follow, okay? The first one, it will be when a move or routine is ready to go behind the bar, okay? First of all, you have to practice at home a lot, all your routines and moves. So whenever you don't drop them and you feel that you're ready to show them, then you take them behind the bar, okay? Now, behind the bar is to perform and home is for practice. So do not practice behind the bar, okay? It's easy to remember. Home, practice, behind the bar, perform, okay? We're Flare bar tappers. Now we're gonna go to the second tip. It will be about drops and breaks. Super important. A lot of people is afraid of dropping and breaking. I mean, we're human. Everybody drops. Everybody breaks. Even the pros, we drop every day. We break every once in a while, and it happens. Now the way you should act when that happens, it's natural. You can get attention from everybody, not try to hide it, because everybody, I mean, you drop or you break something, everybody saw it or everybody hear it. So you just tell them, hey, come on, clap your hands, you know, I broke, whatever, I dropped. So everybody laugh and you just have fun with it, okay? That's a really, really good way to get away from it. And do not be afraid of dropping. You have to do everything you do behind the bar. It's because you already practice at home and you're gonna do it with a lot of confidence behind the bar. That's very important. When you do your moves, you have to be very confident because people see that, and that it looks better. Let's go to spills now. Many people is worried about spilling, and also, to be honest, everybody spills a little bit. You can avoid it, and with the practice at the time that you're doing flare, is gonna be avoiding all the spills. So you're gonna spill less until you don't, and you're gonna spill just by mistake, right? Now, as your level of working flare gets harder and higher, you're gonna have more spills until, with all the practice you're gonna do at home and every day at work performing, you're gonna avoid those spills forever. Okay, so do not be afraid of spilling either. All right. Now, let's talk about how to practice, and when are the best times to practice. Practice, it's like a working out, you know what I mean? You have to practice every day to be on shape to perform behind the bar. It's very important. It's like being on shape, practically. So you have to practice every day at least an hour. I would recommend 1 hour or 2 hours, because when you practice much more than that, then you're going to be tired, and your moves your moves aren't going to be the same. You're not going to hit everything, and you're going to get frustrated because you're tired. So keep your practice simple, 1-2 hours a day, every day. Very important, the warm-up. You have to warm up every time you practice. You have to warm up, just because your shoulders are in action the whole time. So if you do it without warming up, you can hurt yourself. It's like any other sport. So very, very important to warm up before you practice. And have fun with it. And I hope you learn all the moves from this DVD and take your working flare to the next level and take it tonight behind the bar. Take care. Alright, this is it. This is part number 4. And it gets even better. So put on your seatbelts and I'm going to take you to a higher level. Okay, in this video I'm going to show you nicer moves and cleaner combinations. And all that together, it means more tips. Okay, the first package I'm going to show you is the essential package that you need to move to the next level. Okay, and we're going to start with tins. And this move is called the helicopter. And this is the way it is. You're going to throw the tin sideways. It's going to do double spin, and then you're going to grab it with the same hand and reverse grip. Okay? Here we go, in full speed. There you go. Catch. Time, catch. Catch. Okay? Now, let's watch it in slow motion.
Holding the tin in a reverse grip, throw the tin away from your body with a backspin, allowing the tin to rotate through the air on its side, horizontal to the floor. Be sure to allow the tin to rotate twice before grabbing it with the same hand in the reverse grip.
Okay, our next move is a throw over the shoulder. And very important that you learn this moving well, because we're going to use it a lot in the future. Okay? This is the way it looks. Just grab the tin, reverse grip, and you're going to throw it all the way over the shoulder. You're going to release it about here. Okay, over your shoulder. There you go, slow. Okay, that's it, over your shoulder. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, we're going to grab it in the same hand. Just watch it in slow motion and practice.
Holding the tin in a reverse grip, throw the tin over your shoulder as it reaches your lower back. Use your index finger to push the tin, creating 2 full rotations as the tin moves across your shoulder. You can then catch the tin in your opposite hand while maintaining eye contact with your guests.
Okay, this roll is one of my favorite ones because you can do an eye contact with the customer and you can interact with people. Okay, it's really powerful. Now the way it goes is you're going to roll your tin on your arm, okay, all the way down, and you're going to stop it with your chin. The secret to this is you have to put the arm a little bit higher than straight, just a little bit, not too high, otherwise it rolls down really, really hard and it may hit you in your face. So all you're going to do is just a little bit more than straight, okay? All the way down. When you stop here, then you stop it. Cross your arm, let it fall, and then you make an eye contact with a joke, okay? Here goes the move. Let's go to slow motion.
Hold the tin with the opening away from your body as you toss the tin into the air with a backspin, allowing it to roll across your arm. Be sure to hold your arm slightly above eye level to control the speed of the tin as it rolls down your arm. As the tin rolls over your shoulder, be prepared to grasp the tin with your neck. This move requires a tremendous amount of control, so work on the roll first before attempting to grasp the tin with your neck.
Okay, the next move I'm going to show you is a transition. And I'm going to show you 3 different ones, okay? 3 different combinations all together. First one, you take the bottle out of the well with this grip. You're going to do a circle, catch it in a reverse grip with the other hand, switch it behind the back, then you're going to do a circle, throw it upside down, catch it with the other hand, switch it in front of your body, switch hands, do another circle, throw a shadow, switch behind the back, and that's a move. I'm going to show it to you in a full speed, okay? Here we go. So 1, behind the back, 2, in front, 3, shadow, stop. Okay? I'm going to show you how it looks from behind, okay? Take it out of the well, behind the back, this goes in front, this is the shadow, stop. Alright? Let's watch it in slow motion now.
Using your prior knowledge from Volume 3, pull the bottle from the well with your left hand, allowing your right hand to follow with a snatch in a reverse grip. Continue the full circle as you release the bottle to your left hand while you exchange in a reverse grip. Take the bottle behind your back, exchanging once again to your right hand as it positions for an upside down exchange pass from right to left. Be sure to hold the bottle by the neck as it comes from behind to position for the upside down toss. Catch the bottle with your left hand as it semicircles across your body to again exchange to your right hand. Hold the bottle flat as you prepare to shadow pass to your left hand, maneuvering your head forward to create space for the bottle to pass. Catch the bottle with your left hand and quickly go behind the back for another exchange to your right and immediately into a stall. This move may look difficult, but it's simply a compilation of previously learned moves, so be sure to practice all the individual components first before attempting to put this move together.
Okay, the next move I'm going to show you is a throw behind the back to a stall. It is very powerful, especially when you're going to finish your routine. It has a very powerful ending, okay? It's a reverse grip, throw behind the back flat, and you're going to stall it with the back of your hand. Alright, one more time, throw behind the back flat to a stall. I'm going to show you how it looks from behind, the throw. Behind the back, stall to the same hand. Alright, one more time, behind the back, to the same hand. This move may have another variation, which you can stall it with the opposite hand, but that's a little bit harder. But if you practice, you can get it. It's not that easy. It's not that hard. Okay, just do it the other hand. Throw to the other hand. One more time, to the other hand, and also you can stall it into the forearm as well. Okay, so let's watch it in slow motion and see the 3 different stall and throws behind the back.
As explained in video 3, use your index and middle fingers to thrust the neck of the bottle into the air, allowing the bottle to float top heavy. This will allow the base of the bottle to land accordingly onto its target. From there, it's a simple stall, be it hand, forearm, or elbow. Practice throwing to the same hand before attempting to toss the bottle flat into the opposite arm.
Okay, this move, I bet you're already familiar with this move. We've done a couple of variations before in the last videos. It's a swipe through, okay? But this variation is one of the most beautiful variations ever. You're going to throw behind the back, you're going to swipe through, and as you swipe through, you're going to throw the tin from behind the back to your front, okay? This way. He goes in full speed. One more time. One more time. Okay? And catch. I'll show you how it looks from behind. Behind the head, catch. One more. It's a beautiful move, okay? Let's watch it one more time in slow motion.
This is a dynamic variation of a popular move that we've already learned. As you prepare to swipe the bottle through your body, release the tin from behind your back, flat over your shoulder, allowing the bottle to swipe through as you prepare to catch the tin with the same hand. Once again, be sure to release the tin while the bottle is near your torso, allowing ample time for the tin and the bottle to both reach their targets.
Okay, this next move I'm going to show you, it looks easy, but it's not. I'm going to introduce you to a new world of, this is the world of the exchanges, okay? This is called exchange behind the back. It looks simple, but it's not. Okay? Check it out. Straight through, you're going to throw the bottle behind the back, and as you throw the bottle behind the back, you're going to change the tin behind the back to the other hand, and you're going to catch the bottle with the left hand. Okay, here we go. 1, catch. One more time. Throw, exchange, catch. Let's watch it from behind. Throw, exchange, catch. One more time. Throw, exchange, catch. That's a move. Let's watch it in slow motion.
Christian explained this move is extremely difficult, so it may take some time to perfect. First, practice throwing the bottle by its neck at its highest point, allowing it enough time to exchange with the tin. As you can see, both objects are thrown flat, allowing them to drop at an angle to maximize the surface and catch area. Practice with one object at a time, and remember to throw the objects as high as possible at first to allow yourself the maximum amount of time to make the exchange.
This next move is an exchange in front with the tin high. So what it gives you is the advantage of keep an eye contact with the people in the meantime you're doing flare. And you see what I mean. Okay? You go to the bottle, tin. Now you release the bottle high and you exchange the tin to the other hand. So it will be 1, 2. Okay? One more time. 1, 2. Now what happened in the meantime, you can look at the customers when you're doing it. And you catch. Okay? From there, you have a lot of getaways. It will be, this is 1, throw the tin again behind the back. Or you can go 1, 2, and go behind the back. Or you just simple, you can point at the customer in the meantime you're doing it. Okay? Let's watch it in slow motion now.
This is a classic juggle exchange of two objects. As the bottle comes out of the well in a reverse grip, release the bottle into the air towards the other hand as you exchange the tin in front of you. The key to this move is to create space by throwing the objects high, allowing extended time to catch the objects while making eye contact with your guests. Practice by simply doing an exchange of two objects, then adding velocity to your toss as you become more comfortable.
Well, we're going to wrap up the bottle tin part with 3 beautiful transitions. They're very smooth, and it's a really nice combo that looks really, really nice behind the bar. Okay? And this is what it is. Bottle out of the well. Switch. 1. Okay, behind the back. Exchange. 2. Flat upside down. In front of you, exchange. And 3rd is a shadow pass. Upside down. And exchange in front. Okay, I'm going to do one more time in full speed. That will be 1, 2, 3. That's three transitions. I'm going to show you how it looks from behind. Here's the first one. Here's the second. Front. Here's the third one. Now let's watch it in slow motion.
As seen previously in this video, we will now add some complexity to this 3-variation bottle technique by adding a tin. Using your knowledge from the previous routine, you will simply introduce a few tin exchanges during the variations as you pass the bottle and tin simultaneously. This routine will begin with both objects in the left hand, raising the bottle out of the well and capturing it into your right hand. As you continue to swipe through the tin, exchange the tin from the left to right as you catch the bottle with your left hand in a reverse grip. Continue to exchange behind your back as you toss the tin in front of you, catching the tin with your left hand as you cut through the tin with the bottle. As the bottle completes a circle, release the bottle flat into the air upside down as you catch it with your left hand while exchanging the tin in front. You can finish this routine with a swipe through shadow pass as you again exchange the tin to the opposite hand, bringing the bottle from behind and into a stall.
Okay, now what I'm going to show you is a couple of moves with 2 bottles. They have the same base that we did before with bottle and tin, but we can do it with 2 bottles, and it looks really nice. Okay, here we go. We have 1 bottle, the other one out of the well, 2 behind the back, shadow, to a stall. Okay? So one more time. You take 1 bottle, in the back, swipe through behind the back, catch, shadow, to a stall. I'm doing it full speed, okay? Just 1, behind the back, shadow, to a stall. And then we pull. Okay, let's watch it in slow motion now.
This move appears a lot more difficult than it actually is. So to break it down, you must simply understand that the bottle in your left hand is basically replacing a tin, while the bottle in your right hand completes all the maneuvers. Pull the bottle from the well as you swipe through in a reverse grip, taking it behind the neck. Swipe the bottle through the front of your body as you release the bottle from your left hand over your right shoulder to the same hand. Toss the right bottle flat behind the back to the same hand as you cut through the left hand while releasing the bottle momentarily for the arm to pass through. Once again, you will position the bottle for a flat shadow pass, releasing from the left and catching with the same hand. To finish the routine, toss the bottle with your right hand flat behind the back and into a stall.
Okay, one big tip I'm going to give you is how to keep an eye contact with people in the meantime you're flaring. Okay, these are a lot of moves that don't require to keep an eye on the bottle or the tin. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, if you do a roll with your hand, I don't need to see the tin. So in the meanwhile, I could be looking at somebody, and flip it, and flip behind the back, flip behind the head, and then keep on looking at the customer. So while you're doing your flare, I can look at you right now, still look at you, focus on the bottle, keep the focus, look at the customer, come back, look at the customer, come back, look at the customer, come back. And you always can keep an eye on the customer in the meantime you're flaring. Okay? So that's a big tip. There's a lot of moves that they don't require to get 100% focus on the moves when you have them really well practiced and you can hit them every single time. So when you're at that level, then you can take your eyes out of focus from your flare and take a look at the customers in the meantime you're doing flare. And that will give you more eye contact and crowd interaction, and eventually it's going to give you more tips. Okay? So practice it that way. Okay, let's move to garnish now. I'm going to show you a couple of tricks with limes. And this first one is a snatch over the shoulder. Okay? We're going to grab a lime. So pretend we have a drink right here. So we're going to squeeze the lime, a little flare with the tin, snatch over the shoulder into the drink. Okay? Let's watch it one more time. I'm going to squeeze, reverse, snatch, throw over the shoulder into the drink. Let's watch it in slow motion.
After squeezing the lime, catch the tin in a reverse grip, tossing it behind the neck with a half spin, allowing you to grip the tin by its lip. Toss the lime into the air as you snatch it with the tin, continuing the motion of the snatch as you bring the tin behind your back to release over your shoulder. Catch the tin in the opposite hand and continue to garnish your drink.
Okay, this next move is one of my favorite garnish move. It is beautiful. It's the two lime catch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw both on the same time. I'm going to catch the first one in front and the second one on my back. Okay? And here's how it looks. There you go. Let's watch it in slow motion now.
Place both limes on your palm with equal space, allowing them to separate in the air. The toss is the most crucial aspect of this trick, so practice your toss wisely to allow both limes to hit their target. You can practice the toughest aspect of this trick first by throwing one lime behind your back and into the tin. Once you've mastered that, add the second lime to execute the move.
Okay, this is it. This is the best move with limes I have ever seen. Okay, it's a 3 lime catch. If somebody asks you for extra lime, here we go. Okay, you're gonna set it up this way. You put one in the bottom of your palm, another one in the center where your fingers start, and then the other one in the tip of your finger. You're gonna grab the tin on a reverse grip. You're gonna throw 3 in the air. You're gonna catch the first one this way, second one reverse, and the third one when it's coming down. Okay, here we go. 3 limes right there. Let's watch it in slow motion now.
Using the 2-lime technique from video 3, simply add a third swipe to your routine to catch the third lime. Again, be sure to space the limes apart on your palm, aiming for the lowest lime closest to your wrist first as they fly through the air. First 2 swipes will be straight across from right to left, then left to right as you swipe up to catch the final and third lime.
Okay, as I show you in the last volume, with the 2-lime catch, that you have to be very, very careful when you're doing it, because if the tin is kind of sticky or slippery, you can hurt someone because you can slide out of the hand. Definitely with the 3-lime trick is even more dangerous. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful. Make sure your tin you have a really good grip on it, and you have a better movement on your wrist, and there's no risk for your customers. Okay, so be very careful when you do it, and it takes a little bit of practice. Okay, keep it on. Okay, now I'm going to show you some pulls and cuts, 2 of them. The first one, it will be this one, straight through, and then you're going to throw a double with the tin, catch with the same hand, you're going to pour, you're going to bounce, put the tin down, and then cap. Okay? Let's do it one more time. It will be swipe through, tin under the arm, catch reverse, pour, bounce, cap, cap. Okay? Full speed, swipe through, under the arm, pour, bounce, pour, cap. Let's watch it in slow motion.
Flip the tin from the left hand across your body as you catch it in a reverse grip over your right hand. Holding the tin by the lip, swing the bottle around into a pour directly over the tin. Then, bounce the bottle to create a pause in the pour, allowing you to maneuver the tin quickly below as the stream continues. Conclude with an aggressive cut across your body as you return the tin to starting position.
Okay, the next cut I'm going to show you is the one that I just call the cut. It's so simple, but it looks so nice. And it looks simple, but it's not. Okay? This is the way it goes. You pour up here, go down, and you just cut. There's a wrist movement involved, and it takes a lot of practice to get it down. It looks very simple, but you're going to notice that at the beginning, the liquid is going to go all over the place until you get it done. Perfect, okay? Pour, cut with a twist. Okay, one more time. Pour, cut. One more. Cut. Okay, now let's watch it in slow motion.
This pour is actually a lot harder than it appears and will require some practice to master. While pouring, begin to cut the stream by dropping the back of the bottle slowly, making sure that the pour spout stays aligned with your tin. A slight twist in the wrist will allow for a clean cut, appearing as if the stream was simply turned off. This cut is very powerful when mastered, so be sure to practice this at home before attempting it behind the bar.
Okay, now I'm going to show you some moves with bottles that they don't have the regular shape that a regular bottle has. Okay, they're really like hard to flip. So we're gonna keep it simple, but I'm going to show you that we still can flair with these bottles. Okay, as an example, we have the 1800 bottle. People ask for tequila 1800, so then see you can do still exchanges. See, you don't release the bottle right here. You just keep on going. Do a swipe through, release it for a second. And then you can pour, you can bounce, and you can pour, and you can cap. Okay? So that's simple 1800 bottle flair that you still can show that you still can flair with these bottles. Okay, this is what I call gun flare. These moves we use them every night at the bar, especially when it's busy. Okay, we're gonna flare with the bottle and the gun. We're using most of it for vodka tonic, vodka cranberry, screw wine. Okay, here goes the move. First one, he goes water out of the well, sweat through, and pour. Number one. Now we're watching in slow motion.
Pull the bottle from the well as you quickly snatch it in a reverse grip, taking it behind your neck. Then, simply semicircle as you swipe through the gun in your left hand, releasing the gun only for a split second to allow for the bottle to pass through. Now, you can release the bottle at the top to change into a regular grip and pour with both objects.
Here's the next one. Through, keep your head, out, in the well. Watch this so much.
Pulling the bottle from the well, you will again swipe through the gun, releasing it only momentarily to allow for the bottle to pass through. Then, a simple behind the neck and into a pour. This is a very simple trick, so try to focus on a clean swipe through so that the bottle and the gun do not collide.
Okay, this last one I'm going to show you is a little bit more complicated, but it looks really, really nice. So swipe through, under the arm, swipe through again. Stall, and then we're going to really powerful. Now, let's watch it in slow motion.
This move is simply a one bottle routine, controlling the bottle at all times with one hand while controlling the gun. Begin by swiping through the gun and into a semicircle. Then, release the bottle over your left hand, allowing the same hand to catch it on the opposite side. You will then release and catch the bottle over your shoulder, positioning it for a second swipe through as you bring the bottle into a semicircle and continue the circle behind your back. Release the bottle flat and allow it to float top heavy into a stall. Then you can simply release the stall and pour with both objects.
Now I'm going to show you 6 short routines for a busy bar. Okay? Okay, so first one, stall and pour. Here's the second one. Here's another one with 2 bottles. Here's another routine with 2 bottles. Voila. Here's another one with bottle and tin. Voila. Here's another one with bottle and tin. Okay, I'm going to show you some longer routines now that you can show off, okay? Here's the first one. Voila. Here's a 2-bottle routine now. Up. Pour. Cut. Booyah. This is another 2-bottle routine. Voila. Okay, let's go to the transition routine now. Here's another routine. Voila. Okay, as we did in video number 3, I'm gonna show you a lot of moves that I already did, and I'm gonna add a couple more, okay? So it's gonna be a longer routine, but much nicer. Here we go. Exchange. Eye contact. Transitions. Swipe through. Stall. Forearm stall. And pour. Nice. Vodka and lemonade. Here we go. Here's a martini routine. Bounce. Cut. My friend Francesco says, shake it, don't fake it. Nice. Voila. Okay, this next trick I'm going to show you is one of the most powerful tricks behind the bar. And it's definitely the trick that you want to do if you want to get the attention of the crowd and you want to make the bar busy. Okay? It's called the waterfall. You can do it with 3, 2, 10 glasses. 10 martini glasses, could be shooter, any kind of glass. Okay, and I'm going to show you the technique how to make it happen. You're going to ice your shakers with the liquid is already there. Okay, you're going to make a regular pour, and you're going to ice your shakers. You're going to ice them up. And I'm going to show you the way to measure it. Okay? The distance, in this case, we're going to use martini glasses. So to measure if there is enough ice, we're going to measure with the same martini glass until you get comfortable with the quantity of ice that you're going to put in the drink. Then you don't need to do this anymore. But at the beginning, just to learn the tricks, it's very important that you do this. It's an old trick that Alan Mays showed me a long time ago. See, that's about it. It doesn't have to be just perfect, it has to be really close. Because we don't want to get them too wide, so then when you do the waterfall, they're going to spill. Okay? So we're going to do the third one. Same concept. There's more ice. In the middle. There you go. That's about it. Now we're going to grab another shaker. We're going to use it as a strainer, okay? And we're going to pour 3 at the same time. Now what we do, okay, and it should be a perfect pour. We name the first one, and we go one by one, slowly. Second, third. All right in the middle. And it's a waterfall. Most powerful trick behind the bar. Beautiful. You should use it in your advantage. Now let's watch it in slow motion.
The waterfall is the most impressive trick behind the bar, so be sure to use it wisely to grab the attention of your customers. As Christian explained, use the lip of the martini glass to determine the space required from one tin to another. You may then add or remove ice from the tins to achieve the proper space needed. Keep in mind that this space is just an estimate and it doesn't have to be exact, so don't spend an hour in front of your customers trying to calculate the proper space. Once you've prepared the drinks or the shots and have poured them into the tins, place a final tin on top to act as a strainer. Now you simply pour, aiming your tins directly at the center of your target. Be sure to make the pour last long by pouring slowly, allowing your guests to interact and become involved with your actions, while keeping an eye on the streams to ensure their landing.
Okay, I wanted to speak about the tools that we use behind the bar. Obviously the most important tools that we use is the bottle and the tin. I want to talk a little bit about the tin. It's provided by fireproducts.com. What this thing has is very visual, especially at night, to do shadow passes, especially when you throw it up in the air, you can see it better. And it also is a little bit wider than other shakers. So when you put the bottle into the tin, it's easier to take it out of the tin. It comes out easier. Now you can find all these products, the shakers in all different colors: green, yellow, black. You choose your color in barproducts.com. Also, want to thank Sky. Big thanks to Sky for being a huge supporter of Flair bartending. Okay, special thanks to Sky Vodka.